Hello and welcome to Kettle Messages Tarot. I'm your reader, the Gemstar, and this is the Random Collective Tea. We want to thank you so much for making Kettle Messages Tarot your channel for general intuitive tarot and oracle readings by your gifted intuitive mystic, the Gemstar. For your own personal private readings, reach out to us on our website, kettlemessagestarot.my.canva.site. Subscribe, like, comment, and share. Now let's get ourselves some random collective tea. Welcome back, everyone. You are tuned in to the live Kettle Messages Tarot. I am your reader, the Gemstar. And this is the Oracle's Tea. We welcome you all into the tea room during the lives. These are general readings, and it is Pick Your Gemstone time. The gemstones for this general oracle tea are the jet, green obsidian, and carnelian. Welcome everyone to Kettle Messages Tarot, the Oracle's Tea. I'm your reader, the Gemstar, and this is Pick Your Gemstone. Your gemstones for this general oracle spelling is the jet, green obsidian, and carnelian. Take a moment and let your intuition guide you. We begin with the general oracle tea spelling for the gemstone jet. Our protective gemstone. Let's begin the oracle tea. Our first deck, the Oracle's Tea by Kettle Messages Tarot. Let's see what mystical message Madam Gemstar has for us for the reading for Jet. Oh, those that have chose Jet are feeling a little nervous. Maybe you have to do a speech. Maybe you waiting on a message, or you're about to receive a message. Something about your situation may be making you nervous. Those of you that have chosen the jet. And the tea is beginning to spill. They are not your usual type. Your family disapproves, yet in your heart, their love is certain. You strive to honor those you cherish, yet love aches beneath the weight of expectation. Will you choose them? Those of you that have chosen the jet are in a very difficult situation between someone you love, someone you choose to be in your life at this time, and your family or your friends' disapproval of this choice. Let's see how the tea spills and why your family may disapprove of the partner you've chosen for yourselves. Also, your friends may be disapproving of your choice at this time. But in your heart, this is your person. Those of you that have chosen Jet may be currently in a relationship or considering a commitment with someone, but your friends and your family may disapprove of the partner you've chosen for yourself or are about to choose for yourselves. Let's see why this is so. Okay, so this is a commitment. Judgment is being passed. Consideration is being taken. And arguments may be being heard at this time. Your friends or your family or both at this time may be feeling like this new love interest of yours is taking you away from them. And so they feel like they can pass judgment on your relationship and on the choice that you are making for yourselves when it comes to love and relationships. Okay, so they feel you can do better. Okay, they have high expectations, they have high standards, and your partner may not be checking all the boxes for your family and friends at this time. They feel like you should choose better, you should choose wiser. They feel that you deserve better and that you should see this and that you should take another look at your relationship, at your partnership with the person that you are involved with or are about to get involved with, because they have strong opinions that this person who's not your usual type, there's a reason why. Because they're not meeting their expectations, which are very high. As you see, they think that you are better than this choice that you have for yourselves. There's a situation where someone here may come from money or may have a high educational background. They have close ties to their family. They may have family businesses. They may be very family oriented. And their family has high expectations. So your family and your friends may have high expectations of you. And they want you at this time to be cautious in your choices. You may be successful, you may have stability, you may have security, you may have work to a boss position in your life, you're independent, you're responsible, and you are being asked to be cautious when it comes to love and relationships. There's a lot of distractions at this time. During this reading, there's a lot of stops, a lot of consideration, a lot of confusion, being pulled in different directions. You feel like you may be in the middle of a tug of war between your partner, your friends, and your family at this time. They have opinions and passing judgment on your relationship, on your choices. They feel that you have worked hard on yourself, that they have worked hard, your family has worked hard to give you a good life, a good education, stability, a strong foundation, and they don't want you to jeopardize this. Or you have made this for yourselves, have worked on yourselves, have become independent, may even own your own businesses. You take care of yourselves, you're responsible for yourselves, you're connected with not only the physical, but also the emotional and the spiritual. You are whole, you are complete, you can take care of yourself. And so there is a warning to be careful who you invite into your life at this time, as they can become an obstacle. And this is what your friends and your family are afraid of. That this person can cause some type of setback to your road towards success. The focus is happiness and gratitude. So you're happy and you're grateful that your friends and your family are concerned for you. But this has caused you to re-examine your relationship and your connection. So you are stopping, checking the red flags, taking in what your friends and your family are telling you at this time, and looking closer at your relationships and the choices that you are making at this time that can cause an obstacle or a setback for you. Okay, so yes, be cautious. Take another look at the situation, because someone here is keeping secrets and is collaborating with another. You are a role model. You are full of love and gratitude. You're a grounded individual. The person coming up in this reading is very grounded, content, happy with their accomplishments and achievements in their life. This time, they are considering a relationship. They are being advised to take a deeper look into their relationship, because there is something here that's being kept from someone. A secret that can cause harm to a relationship, to the other person in this connection. Someone is not who they seem to be. They're not telling you the whole story. They're not being transparent. And this is something that your friends and your family members may be bringing to your attention. That someone you're involved with is not on the up and up, is not to be trusted, is behaving in a secretive manner. They may be questioning the people that they hang out with, that they socialize with, that they've seen them around with, that they see on their social media. There is something that your friends and your family members are seeing about someone you're involved with that you need to be cautious about, and you need to look into and consider it to be a red flag to stop before getting into a deeper commitment with someone you're currently involved with, who may be part of a gang, part of a cult, part of some dark underground business, some dark shady business. They can be into illegal businesses. They hang around shady people or questionable people. And this is something that maybe love has been blinding you to. So at this time, you need to choose wisely. They're wondering if you're going to choose them, but it would be unwise to do so. Okay, as shots are being fired at this time, you are being let known that something shady is going on and that you should be cautious before proceeding. Woo, 5. Okay. Difficult relationships, difficult connections. This is a time where you're going to learn about something that's going to allow you to move forward and make a change. You're going to be leaving something or someone behind after you find out a truth that as of now has been kept secret from you. Now, other people know about this secret. Other people have been keeping it under wraps. Somebody has been helping someone else with some scheme, with some lie, with keeping up a facade, a story, a mask. But because shots are fired by your friends and your family, some truth is being exposed. Something is coming out. Something is stopping you from moving forward. Something is making you look into a person that you are involved with at this time that wants a commitment from you. But you should be wise in this choice because they're in cahoots with some shady people. Some of you may be in a situation in business and career where you're finding out that you're dealing with shady people and you look for a new job. You leave this job, you retire, you quit. Maybe it's the neighborhood, maybe it's the neighbors in your area that are shady. There's something shady going on in somebody's situation at this time, or somebody's environment, and your intuition is telling you to be cautious, to move away from this, to leave something behind that you're currently involved in, or that someone is trying to get you involved in. This is going to be the end of a relationship, a job. Something is going to have you relocating. After you leave this shady person or this shady situation that you're dealing with, or that you're finding yourself in the middle of or involved in, once you free yourself from this and you move on there's going to be some unexpected gain financially. Consider saving money, a budget, a plan for savings, because you are going to have to move, relocate, leave behind a situation that has been under wraps until now. You're going to find out that a business is corrupted, or that a partner is shady and corrupted, involved in something shady, working behind your back, keeping secrets from you that can hurt you or that can put you in some type of harm. And other people are catching on to this. Someone in your family circle, in your friend circle, is catching on to this. For those of you that have chosen the gemstone jet, you are going to be entering a new phase, a new job, a new location, a new relationship, a new situation. After you break free from something that is corrupt, underhanded, shots are being fired, red flags are going up all over the place. Someone may be trying to rob you, or someone may be underpaying you. Someone may be, stealing from you that you're romantically involved with. You might find out that things are missing in the home, or money from your bank account. It's time to look a little deeper into whatever situation you find yourselves in at this time, and listen to the advice and what is being said through your family and your friends at this time, because they're seeing something that you may be missing, and that can get you into a serious problem later on in the future if you don't get yourselves out of it now. But I see that those of you that chose the jet, you're going to find out what's been being kept secret. It's going to come out because the shots are fired. So the truth is being exposed. Though you're going to find out many people have been involved in keeping something secret from you, on the wraps from you, but it won't be able to be kept secret for long. Once you break free from this situation, unexpected financial gain comes your way, because some of you may be able to take someone to court for stealing from you. Those of you that have chose the jet may be taking someone to court. That has been the Oracle's General Tea for those that have chose the Jet Gemstone. Let's see what's going on for those that have chosen Green Obsidian. Let's sip some tea. Let's get a mystical message from the Oracle's Tea. Kettle messages, Madam Gemstar. Let's get a mystical message from Madam Gemstar for Green Obsidian. Madam Gemstar sees in her Oracle's Tea many struggles going on unspoken, loneliness, fear, and hardships that aren't always visible, but are deeply felt. True compassion is the ability to see beyond words, to recognize and respond to the needs that remain unsaid. Someone is struggling at this time. For those that have chosen Green Obsidian, and though they're not telling anyone about their struggles, someone is about to see and act. So someone has many struggles at this time. It may be a mature woman, grandmother, mother, aunt, an older matriarch. You may also be struggling at this time, going through some difficulties, but are not saying anything about it. Okay, someone being false. There may be a mature woman in your life being false at this time. And that confirms the message of Madam Gemstar, that someone is going through struggles at this time, but are not saying anything, so they may be putting on a brave face. As you see, strong, secure, and here hiding, wearing a mask. Someone is keeping secret that they're going through some difficulties, loneliness, fear, some type of hardship at this time. They may be putting a brave face, and that's why false person comes out. Or someone may feel like they can't trust someone, and so they can't open up, or they don't open up. But here are the expectations. So even though they may not be saying that they're going through hardship, they're expecting someone to notice. You see how she is looking, and the mature woman is looking back to see if someone is looking at her, checking in on her. So let's expand on the false person message. What's the falseness, right? Because one falseness is already exposed. Someone is going through struggles, putting on a brave face, not telling anyone, but still expecting help and assistance, or someone to check in on them, to call them. Okay, there's attachments, there's karmic energy. Oof, narcissist. This person is never wrong. Okay. We got Taurus energy coming through for those that have chosen green obsidian. But someone may be overindulging in not only drink, alcohol, food, but negativity, bad habits, narcissistic behavior, attachment. There's toxic cords involved in this reading. Someone here has been dealing with someone very difficult, someone who is never wrong, someone who may resort to guilt tripping or gaslighting, someone who has toxic attachments to others, and you have been patient and reliable and warm-hearted. And this person feeds off of that energy, feeds off of your patience, your reliability, your nurturing, your kindness, your warm-heartedness. You're a dependable person. You show up for your family, for your friends. And they're counting on that to bring you in. They're counting on that nurturing energy of yours, on that patience, on that reliability, to swing in and check in on them, to get you back into their life. You may have left this person behind. You may have moved away. You may be still dealing with this person, this mature matriarch. You know, this person sets the rules. They set the rules and they demand loyalty. And when you break that bond with them, you break that attachment, or you try to break free or become independent, this person can become resentful, jealous, possessive, and inflexible. Okay, so they're coming off as someone caring, someone who's struggling, someone who needs you. They're expecting you to go to them. But this is what the falsity is. It's not that they need you. It's not that they want you. But they feel like they own you. You're a possession of theirs. How dare you break free? How dare you break this attachment? How dare you try to break this relationship, this connection, this friendship? Okay, so some of you are trying to break free from a narcissist. You're trying to break free from bad habits, negative people, negative energy, karmic energy. You're trying to break free from toxic attachments at this time. And as you try to break free, someone may be using gaslighting, maybe using guilt trips, maybe crying woes to you, that they need you, that they're struggling, that they're lonely, that they're going through hardships. They haven't been telling you about their hardships. Because they feel like you should know, you should already know, and you should already be there as a reliable, loving person who's empathetic. You should know that they are going through the struggle and that they shouldn't need to say it. Okay? Someone feels like they shouldn't need to say that they're going through difficulties for you to show up for them. And at this time, they're very jealous. They're resentful. And that's what they're keeping from you. Okay, that is what they're keeping from you. That they're angry, that they're upset with you. That you're not showing up the way they expect you to show up. Okay, so this person has betrayed you. This This person has betrayed you in the past, and that's why you distance yourself. That's why they're coming up toxic, narcissistic, karmic, jealous, possessive. You're trying to avoid confrontation, and that's why you've gone zero contact, or you've blocked them. You're not communicating with them, and this is driving them mad and crazy. It's making them resentful and jealous. But this was a karmic relationship, a karmic situation that was very negative and that was holding you back. This person has betrayed you in the past, and for your own mental stability, you have chosen to break free, or are choosing to break free at this time from a toxic karmic attachment. And you are trying to avoid a confrontation. You're trying to avoid a confrontation at this time. The mature woman is showing up again. You have a matriarch that you're dealing with, mother, wife, aunt, sister, who has betrayed you in the past. And now they're going through some type of struggle, or that's the story that they're contacting you with, wanting you to show up, wanting you to be there, wanting you to be that reliable, warm-hearted, loving person you were in the past. That person that they easily betrayed, took advantage of, and abused. They want you back. And the person in this reading showing up for green obsidian says, no, I want to break away from the bad habits, the negativity, the fights, the arguments, the confrontations, these toxic attachments. Do some cord, some cord cutting at this time. Some of you are going zero contact. Some of you are breaking free or have already broken free. Know that this person will reach out telling you that they're struggling, that they're having issues with home repairs or bills or large debt at this time, that they need help and assistance with. This is what they've been keeping secret from you. And some of you may want to help and assist, but because getting involved with this person, or just speaking with this person, being in contact with this person, always winds up in a confrontation, in a disappointment, in an argument, then you're choosing to go zero contact. Zero contact. That has been the messages for green obsidian, breaking free from a toxic matriarch because of betrayal. And since every time you try to help or communicate with this person, it ends up badly, you're choosing to go zero contact or to break free. Carnelian. Those of you that have chosen Carnelian, let's get a mystical message from the Oracle's Tea from Kettle Messages Tarot. Let's see what Madam Gemstar sees in her Oracle's Tea. What mystical message we're getting from Madam Gemstar. for carnelian. The stars know your name, says Madame Gemstar, even when the world forgets. In the depths of sorrow, in the silence of despair, know this: your existence is written in lights, carved into time itself. You were never a mistake. Okay, so someone here in the carnelian gemstone tea spilling may be feeling unacknowledged, forgotten, left behind, lonely in despair or sorrow. Someone may be even telling themselves that they're a mistake, why they're alive, what they're living for. And the universe is coming through telling you that you matter, that you are not forgotten, and that you are not a mistake. The universe says it doesn't make mistakes. Spirit says it doesn't make mistakes. You are not a mistake. Though you may be feeling like you're hitting rock bottom or going through the dark night of the souls, the universe is telling you that you matter. Never forget that. There's some money coming carnelian's way. There's some unexpected income here. Okay, so income coming in, giving someone a better life. But be careful with the deal that's being made. Let's look deeper into this message. Okay, so Spirit just gave me a message that for someone in this reading, they may believe that material possessions and money, while giving a better life, gives more freedom and more opportunities. It may also be a prison. Right? They always say don't envy what your neighbor has because you don't know how they got it, or you don't know what they have to do to keep it. And so wealth may be a prison itself, right? More money, more responsibilities. Okay? More money, more responsibilities. Higher position, more responsibilities. And for someone, they may be thinking, hey, money will give me more freedom, but it also comes with new responsibilities and new sacrifices and new conditions and new agreements and new attachments and new contracts. And so money and wealth can also feel like a trap. So someone here, though, I feel this energy of someone having it all, but they may not have love in their life. They may lack connections. As you see, the privileged lady here is separated from the crowd. Everyone else is in the gazebo, chit-chatting it away. And the privileged lady is all alone. Okay? So having privilege and having wealth can also make someone feel alone. Just because you have money, just because you have material possessions, you may still feel like something is missing. You may still be sad, unhappy. All right? Like, money is not the cure for everything. Get connected to source. Get connected to your spiritual side. Someone here is very connected to their material side, but they may have lost their connection to spirit, to their intuition, and that is something that they're being asked to reconnect with at this time. This is a time of empowerment. For those that have chosen carnelian, this is a time of empowerment, of trusting yourselves, of getting connected with source, with spirit, with that voice within, through meditation, through grounding, to becoming more focused on their spiritual side, on their spiritual connection. Because someone here is feeling trapped by money, by possessions. Spirit is saying, someone may feel like a trophy wife. Like, I have it all, but there's rules to this game. There's rules to this marriage. There's rules to this relationship. There's rules for keeping this wealth going. Right. Someone is feeling like it's a mind game. They're confused. Someone wants to escape, to run away. It's like, some friends may be telling you, you have it all, right? You have the house, the money, the husband, the family, but someone is feeling trapped by that. You have success, you have a great job, but someone may be feeling trapped by that. It's like someone may be financially stable and fulfilled, but they feel that has become a trap. And it feels like a rat race, like a mind game. To keep this up, trying to keep this up is too much. And someone just wants to run away. It's like wanting to break free from responsibilities. Someone here is wanting to break free from the weight of a marriage, the weight of a career, the weight of a responsibility. Something is becoming too much. Something is feeling like a prison. Someone may make an offer, okay, right? Like an offer that is too good to be true. I feel like an offer that's coming that is too good to be true. In one way, it's gonna set you up lovely, but in another way, it's gonna feel like the weight of the world on your shoulders, or it's going to feel like a prison, or it may be some shady business, a shady offer that can even wind you up in literal prison. And something is saying, trust your intuition when an offer that's being made sounds too good to be true. It's like, trust yourself, trust your intuition, take your power back. There's something disrespectful about the whole thing. Something that makes you feel invisible. There's a lot of stress at this time. There is a lot of stress, a lot of work. Okay, that's the mind games stuck in the head. Worst case scenario, nightmare situation. That's that confirmation coming through of that offer that may be made to you at this time that is too good to be true, or there's strings attached to it. There's something here that can cause a possible loss. Okay? Someone may also be passing. For those that have chosen carnelian, someone may also be passing and leave an inheritance. And this is going to cause a problem or a situation. It's like more money, more problems. All right? Someone may leave an inheritance. It may come out of the blue. You may not be ready for it. Or maybe there's debts owed attached to this inheritance. Or there's some unknown factor that's attached to an inheritance or an offer. Okay, we see, all right, the Ace of Spades. Legal documentation, again. There may be an inheritance, a loss of an inheritance. A loss of a business. Okay, again, this confirmation, someone may be involved in shady business. You know, your company, the company you're working for, may be involved in some shady business. Someone can be making a shady offer to you at this time. Be careful with the offers being made at this time, because someone is being reckless. Someone is in debt. Okay, someone who has money or who had money is losing money because of a debt they own, or because of some shady deal that they got involved with. There may be some financial problems right now. Spirit is saying, for some that are about to get married, make sure to do background checks on those you're getting married, or look a little deeper into financial backgrounds. There's somebody here that may be in debt, that may be getting married to clear their debt. Someone here may be offering you a partnership in a business, but the business is corrupt. the business is like close to bankruptcy and needs a partner to bring in clients, to bring in money, to invest. Be careful with investments at this time. As someone who looks like they got it all, right? Like their business is on the up and up, their lifestyle is on the up and up. It's crumbling from within. And someone is in dire need of someone to come in and save their business or save some property or keep them out of bankruptcy court. To someone here wants to clear their debt. Use your intuition, follow your gut feelings. If you feel like someone is playing mind games, if someone, is coming off as a trickster, or their story doesn't add up, something is confusing you about some offer, take that as a red flag and back away from this situation. As we can see something shady going on that you should escape before it becomes a trap. An offer that's too good to be true here is being made and can land someone in prison or land you in a situation that's going to be difficult to get out of. That has been the General of Oracle Tea. For our gemstone, carnelian. Support your content creators. Subscribe, like, comment, and share. And to receive your own personal private reading, book it at our website, kettlemessagestarot.my.canva.site, in the description box below.